Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Southern Angel Stamping. If you're new to my channel, please remember to go click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you'll be notified on all my new videos. And please remember to click the thumbs up button and leave me a comment down below. That way I know that you've watched the video. Just say hello, or if you like the video or what kind of videos you'd like to see. That really helps my channel to grow. And if you would maybe share this video. I have this old shelf behind me here. I'm going to scrape the paper off that's left on the shelf, and I'm going to clean it up, refresh it, and then do some organizing. I'm going to be using it for some like pantry goods and just some things that for some storage in the kitchen. So if you want to see how I'm going to be doing that, stay tuned and keep watching. So the first thing I want to do is get this old paper off. So I'm going to spray it. I've got some, this is just some homemade window cleaner that I've got here, and it's made with some vinegar and cornstarch and white vinegar and cornstarch in here. So the white vinegar will help loosen this up. Just gonna spray it real good. White vinegar and water. Okay, since I couldn't get all the paper off from down there, I'm just going to go ahead and let this, I cleaned it real good, and then I'm just going to go ahead and wait for this all to dry. This is pretty much dry up here, but this is still pretty wet down here because I saturated it so well, and this wood is real wet, so I don't want it to get moldy and mildew. When I cover it, I'm going to cover it with some more paper, and I'll have to let it dry real well. So let me let it dry, and once it gets a little drier, because it's real wet, that bottom shelf is, but the others are okay. I could probably go ahead and start on those, and because my husband thought it would look better if I painted it. I thought it would look good if I left it just natural. So I was trying to see if I could get all the paper off and see what I could do. But since I can't, I'll just use some paper on all the shelves. So let's let that dry, and then I'll just start covering the shelves. The paper I'm going to use is just some contact paper from the Dollar Tree. Oops, fan blowing everything. And as you can see, it's just natural wood looking tone. So I think that'll look nice. It was nicer than what was on down there. And I'm just going to cut it to fit just the top shelf, the middle shelf, and the bottom shelf. And hopefully I should have enough. I have another little bit over there in my bag of shelf paper, so I should have enough. to show you that the strips that I cut off the ends here, I'm using them to cover this shelf right here so that there won't be any waste, and that way I only have to cut 2 pieces. That way I can use 2 rolls, and I actually have a little bit left to do another project. Both of these more rolls. So that's what's left. So I have those 2 rolls to use. So I just wanted to show you that, and I'll show you how I'm going to adjust the camera and show you just how I'll attach that. Well, I have to say it looks a lot better. It really does. And you can only tell that it's actually contact paper. So now it's time to just get things organized on it. Here's what I've got so far. Put all the cans down on the bottom shelf. And box foods up top. And I used this little shelf here to give me some extra space for some noodles. And then I have a little space left right there that I'm trying to decide what to do. Now I have my water right there in this Dollar Tree tub, and I did have it on the bottom shelf, and I was hoping to be able to put it back, but with all the canned goods down there, I just do not have the space. I didn't realize I had that many canned goods, and then like I've got just my sauces, another jar of mayonnaise that we'll be using here pretty soon, so that won't stay there very long because we're going to be needing that. I could have stacked them up a little bit tighter, but I really don't like having to dig through and see what I've got, so that's why I organize them. Like, here's all my corn, green beans, this is like pinto beans. Let's see if I can get down there where you can see black beans, kidney beans. Next I have like refried beans, baked beans, and then I've got a big can of yams behind that. So I try to keep everything grouped together. I just have this can of SpaghettiOs that was given to us. Then I've got beets and sour cream, sauerkraut, black eyed peas, and some leaf spinach back there. So I'm trying to group it the best that I can. Some sliced olives, and I put all my tomato products like tomato sauces. I've got 2 big old cans, some diced tomatoes and green chilies, tomato paste, chicken noodle soup is in front of tomato soup. I like to make my chili with that. More tomato paste, all my tomato products and things like that are there. Then we go into, I've got a couple of cans of pink salmon and some chicken broth back there. Then we go into some canned fruit here, and then condensed sweetened milk. You know, all this is kind of a little bit, really I could probably put that with my bacon, and I may do that, but right now I've just got it with my canned stuff. And then like I said, the jar stuff comes next, and then I put these over there as well. And then like I said, then I put up here my box things, and I try to keep, like, these are taco shells, and this is all like macaroni, and then potatoes, and then this is all pasta and the cheese, and then this is some rice. And usually we have, my husband loves this, so we'll probably end up having more of this. And then just, we have 2 things of crackers. I'll probably put my graham crackers over here as well. So that's why I say I'm a little bit in a dilemma. I don't know if I'm going to keep my water just in the tub on the floor somewhere. I'll have to make a space over here next to it. And excuse the mess. Then also I have some sodas. I always like to keep some Coke and some ginger ale on hand, so my stomach is bothering me. Sometimes I'll drink a Coke or a ginger ale. I don't drink them every day though, just when my stomach is really bothering me. And I keep a couple in the refrigerator. These are the ones that I don't keep in the fridge. Just like I keep water in the fridge, and these are the ones that are out of the fridge waiting to go into the fridge. So I have to keep them somewhere handy to where I can get to. So that's where I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to keep all that. And then I'll figure out what will go on the shelves. Y'all excuse all that mess, but I'll figure out what's going on these shelves over there. I mean, I've got like the bottom shelf over there, of course. Like I said, excuse the mess, but the bottom shelf has got, you know, the appliances mostly. And then I've want the canister, the jar stuff up there, like sugar and flours and all that kind of stuff will be mostly up there. And I've got to figure out something for the cereals. I need something to put them in and just kind of get this organized to where it will look better and more pleasing. All this stuff at one time. I don't know what happened to some of my drawers and things. Oh, a couple of them got broke being moved around, so I'll probably have to get some more. And then I had some cereal containers. I know I'm missing some lids. I'm probably off to get some new containers, and that's what I have been waiting for. I haven't been able to really organize and get certain things done over here, and I really would like to get this kitchen just organized. If you haven't seen this in my video, I had to put Vaseline too. If drawers stick, use some Vaseline on your doors, because now these are really old, so they stuck, but now I've got Vaseline so they open a lot better. But I put all my spices and seasonings in here, so this drawer is still kind of a work in progress, but this is what I've got so far. I would really like to have one of these drawers, I think, just as a baking drawer, but I'll see what I'm going to do. This drawer, I think next, see, it's sticking. I think it's just because I'm trying to open it with one hand. It does better with two hands. Y'all, I know this looks awful, but that's all I had was the last part of the roll and then scraps, so I did what I could do. It looks terrible, but I'm hoping that it won't. I know it's driving me crazy. I'm hoping I won't see it once stuff's on top. I would like to put make a snack drawer and have a place for snacks. Now I do have some snacks like in here and in here, like breakfast bars, and I've got some like in that canister. I would like to make a drawer maybe for some snacks as well, maybe in this as well, you know, for things like this and so forth. And I need to find something good to put this in and put it somewhere. Another big jar or something. This is the biggest jar I have, so I don't know. My other one was in this, but I'm not real crazy about these. They're not good airtight containers. I like jars, I think, better. I just need some big ones. I'd like to find some maybe like that. Put my brown sugars in. Still got this is what's left for me to take care of. This food was given to me by my daughter's mother-in-law, and then I've got like some oatmeal and stuff right here to take care of. Oh, and then some baking stuff right there. So that's what I still have to organize over here and finish getting this situated. But it's just a very slow process for me. Get my flour, and it needs to be over here, so I'll remember to put it with baking goods. Since I don't go anywhere and can't get down those stairs every day, I just try to come in here and do a little bit each day. I haven't been feeling the greatest. I've been in a really bad flare-up, so a lot of things I've just not really had the energy or the strength. But I'm trying to get this finished. What you think so far, and let me get back to finishing it. And if you do like this, y'all give me a thumbs up. Here's this area now that I finished. And then on the other side, of this. This is a really small space. Right here on the opposite side, you can see this wall, which is this like counter. So this is the stove and like the high top counter. So you can see this is a very narrow space. So I'm really having a hard time filming right here. But there's a window here. You can see I've got a flash on. It's nighttime now, but I've just got these two little carts here. This is a rolling cart right here, and this is where I've got some plant things. Don't have really any storage in this tiny little apartment. I've just got some bottles of water. I've got bottles of water here that I stored. This is to water plants. So I keep my bottles of water after I drink them and then fill them up to use for my plants, for my violets and things, because they do not like plain tap water. So then I've got my Cokes and ginger ale right there in a basket, and then I stuck my waters up under there. So that's how I got that stuff organized. And that's about how the space turned out. It was about the best I could figure it. And then I am working on still over on the other side, which I am calling my pantry. And then, like I said, this is kind of like the extended version of my pantry goods over here on this little bookshelf area. I hope you like this. And just remember to give me a thumbs up for this video, share, comment, and if you're a new subscriber, remember to subscribe and click that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please come back for more videos.